So I promised I was gonna come back live at 8. I let time go a little further, but I made sure I made it here. So I didn't know what I wanted to title this video, so I might change the title. Um, and again, I don't plan on being here long. What do I do? My computer. Okay, I got somebody in here. I might change the title because make sure I'm in live chat. Thank you so much for coming to my live. I promised I was gonna probably try to pop back on here. Um, After I eat some more barbecue. I eat more barbecue. Hey Tanner, thank you for coming back. I told you I'm trying to be on it. I'm really trying to be on it. I got a couple things to do tomorrow, but I still am gonna try to double upload every day until I get my hours. What's up, Eat with A? Hey, how's it going? How is everything? Yeah, I don't mind meeting him, especially now, but while I'm still on, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Thank you for giving me a like. How you doing, girl? Oh, hey, Leo. He quiet. He in the background. You just had a premiere 50 minutes ago. Ciao. What my thing? If he is, you know, if not, uh, it's cool. I can meet him. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna try to stick to my hours again, and but I'm definitely don't know when my first. I'm gonna try to double time get on here twice a day, to get my hours. But I don't know. One time will be a pop up time. The next time will be regular time. Who knows? Oh, you calling them? Cool, 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 cool. I need to check my hours while I'm on my computer. I mean, I'm here. Okay. So I am officially at 3,000 watch hours, which is the same I've been on. I've been like teetering, getting to like 3,010 hours, and stuck there. So this is what I've been doing. So I'm gonna just try to like upload or go live twice a day till I get my hours and see if that works. Um, like I said, if you didn't see my first live earlier today, I talked about a giveaway I'm doing, which I'm still working on a thumbnail. So it definitely will be out tomorrow. Okay, so let me go to my live because I'm gonna change the title because I want to see anybody else who know about this issue and what their opinion is. I usually don't talk. Well, I mean, I did talk a little bit about like try to have a little commentary on like my show I used to. Well, I still watch it now, but not like that. But Black Ink Chicago. But I want like the back and forth feedback. So I want to know if anybody is aware. My bad, y'all. Two people then left me. Okay. So if you still in here, let me know. Oh, his phone went straight to the voicemail. It's cool. Um, I've been waiting to talk. I've been watching the whole thing play out, and I just wanted to see anybody else who may have known about the situation and their opinions on it before I voice mine. So I'll just wait and see. He's probably with a girl. Well, it's kind of like feels like a Netflix and chill kind of night. That's what it feels like to me. I don't even know why I said that, but it do. It feel like okay, it's Sunday. People done cooked. Now it's time to relax. Now it's time to chill out. Oh, you think they're eating somewhere? I mean, it's a date night feel to me. It's today was a nice day where I'm at, but it's kind of like chilly now. So I don't know where they at, but I'm just saying it feels like a date night or like a chill in the crib type of vibe. You know, saying no Netflix and chills for them. No, just kidding. Oh, he's calling you back. Okay, good, 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 good. I posed the question. I should have just left this my title. I just want to know other people's opinion before I voice mine. And I wouldn't have talked about it because at first I wanted to play out with the couple's relationship and being so in the media and whatever. I don't have either side because I love both of them as a channel equally, but I just wanted to see what other people's opinion is before I voice what mine is. It's not going to change my opinion because mine has. I mean, I've been looking and talking and seeing about what was going on for the longest. So I just wanted to see what other people may have seen similar to mine, or they might see something I haven't seen or noticed. But I clearly see like something isn't right in the water if you get my drift. And honestly, I just feel like, at this point, um, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I want to see somebody else's opinion. He said he coming. Okay, cool. Cool beans. I want to see somebody else's opinion. What do y'all think? Do y'all know about CJ So Cool and Royalty and their whole thing? I've been a fan for them since 2016, 2000, was it 2015? Probably 2016, not 2000. It was like 1 year, and I heard about them. I'm not sure. It's Sunday. People probably outside. The weather broke, so they literally popping fireworks right now where I'm at. So that's probably what's going on. So I used to watch CJ So Cool back in 2016. Somebody put us up on it from his kids watching it, and then I started letting my kids watch it, and I watched it with my kids. And the reason why I really watched them is because they were so relatable to our family and the dynamic and everything. You know what I'm saying? Whereas him coming in, being a stepfather, helping with the kids, loving on the kids and stuff like that, and making it seem like he cared about the kids and all this stuff. I just thought that was so noble, and it wasn't common for guys to do. A lot of times you will see dudes, hey Preston, Thanks, Tanner, for having Preston come. Nice to meet you. A lot of guys would not step up in that way, although there are guys who are out there. Thanks, Tanner. So it was just it was just refreshing and kind of like liberating to see like a black dad actually stepping up and not only being a parent to his own, but as well as his pulling his kids in as his own. Like even though they are not his biological kids, he had them calling him dad. He called them his kids. He built relationships with them, and he seemed like the perfect father figure. And I'm just like floored with how everything else is going. Like I know, I don't want to sound, harsh, but I want to be as brutally honest as I see fit with what's going on. And I can be biased because I'm a woman and I see from a woman's perspective, but I look at it and a lot of stuff that I didn't see, I saw through my fiance's eyes and what he was saying, and I can see the point of what men feel and stuff and internalize and try to cope with, especially in that scenario and situation. But at the same time, that is the sacrifices adults make as being a parent. When you step up and say you want to be somebody's parent, you step up, and that's it. There's no, well, I had to do this and I had to do that and I couldn't live the way I wanted to live. Well, Preston, I don't know if you're familiar, but have you ever heard of CJ So Cool and Royalty? I posed the question: should Royalty have make a response? She responded initially when he was making accusations early on that once she left and took her kids, that she had these random dudes in his house, and he don't know what's going on, and he got to rush home, cancel, cut his trip short, and he don't know what they have done. These are YouTubers. These are YouTubers. He's been a YouTuber since 2015. I've been watching him since 2016. Um, he generally is for children, honestly. From when I started watching him, he's a family channel. He has it where he was starting off as an adult channel, but it was more lucrative and the changing it up and becoming a full-fledged family channel. um it come to a head once his fiance literally left. um and he wants to say that he never proposed, and I don't care what you say about this whole business stuff. Yes, there is a business to it because you guys work together technically. if i work with my fiance if I work with my fiance, that's a work relationship, but we still have a relationship. There is no woman alive who has her children around you, y'all in the house together, as you know what I'm saying, as a couple, and and you just walk around saying this is just a work relationship and this and that. A lot of the stuff comes from both of you all having not a good communication with each other. Because if you communicated how much of that you felt about her, she probably could have understood and reciprocated some of the things you're talking about. If you had a understanding, because you had no real issue until she voiced her opinion and said she out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just tell you what I look at with my opinion. Instagram. I'm trying to teach my girl how to play Xbox, but she's not good at it right now. She's popping fireworks, and I'm outside as well. I was nowhere by my phone by the time I came in my house. Kind of go, oh, okay, okay, okay. I figured that is, it's that type of night. Um, so, I was waiting to see if anybody had an opinion to respond or not, but they don't. So I'll just tell you, should Royce respond? No. I literally see this man self-destructing in front of this camera every day. Therapy or not. This is self-destruction, and you constantly having to try to figure out doing damage control. And the way that you talk, it comes off as if, you know, you think you know what you're talking about, but you're making yourself look worse. Now, I'm not going to just bash you because there might be truth into how you feeling, but you should to communicate that as well. And playing the victim in all of these situations have is like it's crazy to me. It comes off as you're lying, you're being manipulative, you're trying to turn and spin a story and make people like what at this point what is wrong with you? You think that no, all your followers and people who watch you are are young. No, there are a lot of adults who watch you too. If my children watch you, I'm watching you too. So when I see this, I'm looking like, what are you trying to teach these kids? You came off as a lot of that 8 million viewers are people who are children watching you. What are you instilling in them for the future? Guru talking to all these big name people and money and all that, that's cool, but is it benefiting your viewers that you have right now? I just feel like he's self-destructing in front of us. I feel like you know he needs to take a mental break and step back for a second. Not for long or nothing like that. I really was hoping that they both sat down and had therapy. But in the way that he's acting, and I can see it's clear as day, it's narcissistic. It may be he has some childhood trauma that he has not really fully touched. You know what I'm saying? Like to do it on camera and say this is theory, no, it's not. No, it's not, sir. No, no, because this is easy for me to give you a narrative for you to take off of what I'm saying and see and say, okay, and then spin it. You know what I'm saying? This is easily could be edited and then scripted and give you a vision. But to sit down and let somebody who don't know nothing about you, who can't, judge you on nothing of fame or fortune, just literally listening to your backstory, can sit here and analyze who you are and what's the problem, and make you see, and that's probably what you probably fear, make you see who you are before all, without all of this. You know what I mean? This is crazy to me for you to get on here and just downplay and talk down on this girl in front of millions. Like I have never, like, to me, I feel like you're trying so hard to destroy her because you're so hurt, and you have what you call it, you have issues with separation. You have separation issues for me. And I don't want to bash this man because I'm just from the outside looking in. But I talked to my guy, he say he feel like this is scripted, this ain't real, you know what I'm saying? This is for TV, this is da da da. But it was some realness in there. See, it was fake up until royalty left. for me. Once she left, she didn't respond. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to placate to what you were saying. You couldn't change the narrative or script it to where, she could make you look good. Now it's bash, bash, bash. To the point that you bring your whole entire ex. Like, people are the past for a reason. And I literally saw the whole video just yesterday, and I was just like, how dare you, sir? Like, for one, to bring her inside a home that you share with this woman for a numerous amount of years was like a spit in her face. So to me, you have so much other things going on, and you so rich, you a millionaire, you woo woo woo, but yet I'm fine. How are you? Leave. Um, Yet you go and you bring this woman in your home like that. That just to me is ultimately just, I don't care if she was the first, the last, the middle, or whatever in between. You knew what you was doing. You knew exactly how to get under her skin and to hurt her. This is how I know that you have some type of separation anxiety, separation, I don't know. My kids is driving me crazy. Um, hey, Pamela, family shenanigans. I didn't see what you said. I'm sorry. Let me go um here so I can actually see what y'all saying. Lev, okay. I Pamela. I was waiting on somebody to agree with me. I just wanted somebody to come in and not even agree with me. Just come in with their opinion about the situation. He is dead wrong. I feel like she should not respond to him because this is what narcissists do. They need attention. He talk about he a Pisces or whatever he is. This this is Aries or whatever. They seek attention. They need attention, and this is what he. No, you're a narcissist, sir. You're a narcissist. You are controlling her. You think that you had a puppet. You're a puppet master, and you can do this to people. But this camera don't lie. Anything you see in this camera and what you feel in this camera, that don't lie. No edit, no filter, no nothing. When that's all said and done, this camera don't lie. And people can literally see how you are. Yes, you're placating to a lot of kids, but you got grown people behind here because my kids watched you. They don't watch you no more because you got so much garbage on here now that I'm watching like this man losing his last marble. Like, what is wrong with you? Yes. And you know what? The more she ignores him, the more it ignore him. He's ignored. He's annoyed. The more she annoys him, the more uh annoyed he is. Like, it's driving him nuts to the point where every day is a different story, every day is a different spin. He I'm more so watched them from 2016. Almost every video he put up. Towards the end, when she started getting pregnant, what you say? He's claiming he don't wrong her. He don't want her, but he's mad that she like, man, he want her. He's saying that she's stalking him, her mama. You don't know where her mama stays, sir. You saying you don't know where her mama stays. You know you can't really go over to her mama house because now you violating. And you saying she holding kid. royalty is trying to heal from the abuse that you are putting out. And I don't care what y'all say, and it's not abuse, and that's abuse. I feel like she probably is trying to put her chips together because she can get a lawyer and sue his butt for constantly getting on her and threatening her. You trying to send people to her. Now you saying that she's a send off like you some pimp. What the heck is wrong with you? You, sir, was gigoloing before her. You were back. You was sitting here with your baby mama laughing, kikiing that this is what you did, sold your body. But she for the streets. I just don't. It don't add up. And then what's making me more mad is because me and my kids watched you, and for you to sit here and do this to these kids. You was living here bashing their mama. You crying about Leonidas, but you bashing their mama. Oh, thank you, Preston, for still being here. He's abusing her online while all the crazy he's posting. Yes, that's abuse. That's a form of abuse. You almost cyberbullying, to be honest. If this really real, she's gonna come. I predict she's gonna sue him if he don't stop. I predict that she is gonna put a case together because she know that I don't know how much she put up, how much she stashed. Good girl for doing what she doing. She got millions of followers on Instagram as well as she got millions of followers on YouTube. So she's gonna be good regardless. Talking about $2,000 a month is not enough to support 5 kids. Well, sir, if that's what you was giving her when she was there, she was doing quite fine. How do you expect her to do anything other if that's all she got? Like, I just don't understand that. You were not just paying her because she was living with you and the kids. Them kids was in every video. If you really want to be honest, just like you employ all these people you talking about you got to employ now because she was doing the cooking, the cleaning, the taking care of the kids, and any other errands you needed. Her mama had slightly moved in with y'all to help and assist y'all because y'all had twins. She didn't have them twins by herself. I don't care how you had the twins. And then to put that on here about your twins being created through IVS, that's still your kids. That's still your twins. That no matter how they were created, God still was a miracle in it. Because that didn't have to work, sir. I don't know who told you that lie. That wasn't going to work. And God was basically telling me all them times that she was losing the bet. How dare you? How dare you? Like, how dare you? Like, I'm not talking about what's for show and what's not. I'm talking about what you're saying out of your mouth. These are the words that can't stand out your mouth. Saying that God didn't want. Don't put that on God. Don't do that. And don't talk about them kids like that. I just don't get that. And they your kids. I've been so mad at him, Pamela. I've been so mad at the situation. It's to the point like I couldn't not say nothing. I had to see somebody else to vent it to because I was venting to my guy and all he was like, man, God, man, he thinking, basically like this is all for show. They're YouTubers. He put it on YouTube. I really believed once she put that on Instagram and posted that she was moving out, how real that was. I don't feel like this is scripted. I don't feel like they could possibly get back together. This man then dogged this woman. And if they do, fine. You know what I'm saying? I hope it be in a better state if they do. But honestly, this man then dogs her to the point where it is no return. Like you have lost your ever loving marble. I don't care if your daddy was gone and it's been, man, do you know how many black, I'm not even talking about the whole world. You know how many black African Americans who have not had a father in their life, who parents, 80s epidemic, half the whole 80s babies is crack babies or uh children victim of crack. So what are you talking about? Where your mom was on drugs and your daddy was it? Man, that's how many stories people get. Now you was a foster care. I sympathize with you for that. I understand. But those are some issues that you need therapy for. That's some stuff you need to seek out and put a muscle on that, because it is driving me nuts to see you sit here and bash this woman. Like, to the point of no return. Like, at the end of the day, sir, no matter how you keep calling this a script and you set this up for people and woo woo woo, man, look, them kids gonna grow older, and not even older, cause my son is 4. He been on know how to click on YouTube for 2 years now. So in another year, these kids are gonna be clicking on stuff and seeing this. Or you can Google the name, and the first thing come up in your name drop is, okay, this is who he is, but this is what he did as well, and all you see is your mama. Like, how do you respect the man who bashed their mama? How do you respect the man who sit here and tell his child to the world, his 8 million followers, hey, don't leave your man if he cheat on you? You know what I'm saying? All y'all women ain't good women. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? What type of parenting? No, I don't think it's scripted. Yeah, he's saying this for the show. Yeah, telling him. I mean, going live, talk about give me that, give me this back, give me that back. I paid for that. I'm not finna build a body. Let me get this woman here, da 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 da, to do this, to do that. Well, you is falling into all kind of pieces. This woman hurt you to the core, but more so, your real issue is your mama. I feel like your mama is your issue. I feel like you need therapy to seek out the things you need in your life with your mother, because she messed your head up, because you constantly bashing women. For you to say that you dog women, women had to pay you to be with you. Then you move from one woman to the next woman and you cheat on that woman. You're looking for something that you didn't get from your mama, to the point when we see on camera, Royalty basically treated you like one of the kids. She had to basically placate to you as if you're her older son. I don't care if you a grown man and how you did and what you did. Baby, Bow Wow got money and he still look like a man child. You know what I mean? He did some mature things in his life, but at the end of the day, the things that he say is kind of reason why people will look at him like a cornball. Same with Soldier Boy and all the rest of them. Like, you probably do got a good heart. You got a good intent, but it's the delivery that's the problem. He needs so much help, Pamela. It don't make no sense. This is beyond help. Like, you need some spiritual guidance. You need some prayer warriors, and you need some therapy. You need to sit down and you need to sit in front of Yolanda Van Zam, and you and your mama need to work it out. Because I guarantee you that's the first thing she going to say. Your issue is not with these women, because you're going to have the next relationship behind this woman and the woman behind that and all of that. No matter how many years you be with the person. If this is how you constantly go into a relationship and you feel like people is supposed to just bow to how you are, then obviously it's you, buddy. It's you. And you definitely need to seek help. And I don't think she should respond. I think she should still keep doing what she's doing. Stay on her grind. Laugh a little at it, because you don't know what people going through. That girl could cut her wrist right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is cyberbullying. I would hope she could get her stuff together so she can shut him down, because at this point it's beyond reconcile. He lost his mind. I watch him on other channels lately and he keeps talking about it. You can tell they don't want to hear his narcissist behind either. They don't know. I promise you, let me talk about, let's see this Lamborghini, let's talk about this money, let's talk about this crypto, let's do this, let's do that. He brings, well, see, Royalty, the reason why I didn't have the Bugatti with the Lamborghini. Like, what the? Royalty, the reason why I just now learned how to do crypto. Man, is Royalty the reason why you is in here acting a fool? No, you are. You have lost your ever loving marble, and you need to find it. You have that don't make no sense. Like, this woman got kids. These kids go to school. They not in your care anymore. So she'll be putting them probably in public school or some kind of private school or something like that. Like, do you not even care about that? You don't care about these. If you don't care about her and the relationship because she hurt you so bad, you don't care about her kids anymore. Her kids didn't matter. They're not your kids anymore. Yeah, he is bullying her. I mean, to look in the camera and you know what I'm saying? The ladies love me. Boy, if you'll get yourself up out of here. You ain't bad looking, but at the same time, it's when you open your mouth that make you ugly. I ain't gonna lie to you. As soon as you open your mouth, I see ugly. And it's your spirit. It's your soul, sir. It's your soul. I don't care if you telling me how good you are. I'm seeing how you're how you're acting, how you're showing me you're not. Like the movements you making. And I ain't talking about just, I see you on other stuff and you acting a fool. Like, for money? As you selling yourself out for that? Okay, Lev, I'm praying for the kids. That's really what, like, to hear me rant and people be like, oh, she's so caught up, because this is kind of how I be with my guy. He like, this is just for the da da da, try to shut me up. But to be honest with you, I'm more so upset that you love kids, you for the kids, you so sorry that this happened and you hurt the kids, but yet you're still doing it. Like, stop talking about this woman. If you don't care about her, you don't want her no more, don't make not another video with her name in it or a suggestion of hers. I getting a chef so that she don't have to, I don't have to worry about nobody making me any more tacos. Like, because when Royalty or when come, sir, please seek some help. Because this here is not therapy. The internet makes you and they break you. And as highly you think of yourself, you better humble yourself or something is going to humble you. That man lost his dog and put the camera on the dog as the dog is there. I believe the dog was there for a while and then he said, let me make a video. You are you are doing the most. You are. I lost all respect when you brought your baby mama in that house. Like, I'm not going to say, hey, don't have a relationship with your children's mother before me or whatever. Like, once kids is in play, y'all become a form of a family. So y'all have to have somewhat of a communication. But I wanted to just see her body because I was with her. Sir, you think you can do whatever you want to do? However you want to do it? That's like like you are mentally abusing her, because for her to have all this information on you, she had to secure herself of being with you, and y'all must have had an agreement of afterwards when you first cheated on her in order for her to stay. That lady was pregnant with your babies and you cheated on her. And don't say, oh, well, she been new, she been. Yeah, because you had to let it be known because the girl was letting it be known. So I just feel so bad that he doing this to her in front of these kids, with these kids being involved. No matter how you look at it, you got these issues with this, just them. This is a great story. It's almost a story, but I just feel like it's real. I see now that I from the time she moved out, I was like, that ain't no fake stuff. Like, that's not fake. And it wasn't because of a video and all that. It was him being disrespectful. Him being disrespectful during the situation when she messaged the girl. He just didn't. He don't respect. He don't value her. He didn't value her, so she had to pull herself away. This man is sitting here like, well, you should have stayed. You shouldn't have never left me. I don't care what I do, how I do it. I would never leave. Why would you leave? If you feel like you can do whatever you want to do, why would you leave? So I just feel like he didn't value who she was as a person. So for me, kudos to her because she valued herself enough to leave. When she walked out that door, the first thing I heard, and then I never forget her say, I'm too strong for this. She just showed women that this is how you supposed to do. Her mama raised her well. Don't never let no man control you to the point where you lose who you are and your morals and your values. Like, she was already feeling bad about having to stay with him after being seen public that he cheated on her. So for now, with him being disrespectful, this man let that woman rub on him, touch all in his face. It was very like, and got his information while he's sitting here lying. She knows the real. She know more than what we would know. But she didn't just leave over just no video and him going out of town networking. He knows what she left for. She just not gonna minimize who she is to devalue herself and try to do what you would do. You know that. So you're trying to play the victim and be on the forefront because this is your YouTube channel. So you're going to try to use your YouTube channel to hurt her. I hope she get her bags together. So if she wants to, she can sue you. Because this is, at this point, cyberbullying. You can call it trolling all you want to. But if she's not responding to you and all you're doing is constantly bashing her, like, and to the point, I was watching, I'm like, you're basically inciting somebody to come to her. You wanted her, you thought that when your baby mama came, she was going to come so they can fight. What? I mean, why would you want your baby mamas to fight? How was that cute, funny, or cool? And that's not even trying to be funny. Like, why would you want to see that? Like, y'all too old to be, and I don't care what you saying, you ain't old. You ain't old. You not. I'm older than you. So, but you're old enough to know. I'm talking about the situation on YouTube with the YouTubers. Yes, she's strong. He forgot she left her first baby daddy, so she definitely knew how to lead. She was just trying to give him a chance to change, but he don't have change in him at all. Period. Period. He don't care. He's like the selfish pig he is. Honestly, men are, and all men ain't selfish, but men can be selfish in a way, and he's selfish, self-absorbed, selfish, and narcissistic. Yeah, I'm talking about the YouTuber CJ So Cool and his fiance and him cheating, well, allegedly having this like video shoot thing and promoting, but it was like very flirtatious, and he was like talking about he didn't cheat, but it's not the cheating part, it's the disrespect. It's the disrespect. And then afterwards, you made several videos trying to make yourself look better, then start talking about her and bashing her and her kids. Now you making all these other videos. Every video is about her and her kids. But you said them kids didn't make you. You said them kids didn't. You're just you. But every video is you talking about her and her kids. And not only that, the titles be about her and her kids. We're not dumb. I'm watching like what the hell is wrong with him? If he feels like he can do this and he can spin it this way, why is he constantly talking about her? Why is he constantly bringing up the kids? Why is he constantly like, I'm gonna give her, maybe I should give her the furniture? Why the hell would she go to a furniture store, order her some furniture, but you want to give her the old furniture? She don't want that. He look crazy as heck. Yep. It's a whole thing of him. Like, to listen to him talk is beyond measures. Like, I can't understand it. I just can't wrap my head around it. Like, who in their right mind can stomach him? How could you love the kids but you bash their mom? That's my question. I want him to answer. And I can't say I've heard him say he wanted to see Leonidas. He did say that. He thought that the kids was coming. He thought when she came for her Mother's Day that she was gonna bring Carnation because Kamari was there. But being royalty, she knew to keep them kids away from him because he's exploiting them. Now he sits back and tells her in a video, "This is what I do." So told her I give her 2,000 to go out there to Houston to be with Funny Mike. So she's not dumb. And even if you want to say she's dumb, her mama is standing right behind her. No matter how mad you are, the other dude was mad too. Y'all think y'all can just sit here and take her weakness for her kindness for weakness and feed off of that. Her selection and who she picking, she gotta do better. I don't know about her upbringing and how, I don't see a father in her I don't see her father, but she has males around. I do see that. She got uncles and cousins and brothers and whatnot. So for her to pick these dudes, it's something that she's seeing them. Maybe it's the excitement and the thrill of this image of this manly, stronger, you know, um, caring, dominant man. But you can't sit here and try to judge her off the two guys that you see in front of you. Because she was with the one dude that she was supposed to be married to for 10 years. From that, she went with CJ. That she was in a whole bad relationship with him. He was taking advantage of her. She was working multiple jobs. She was taking care of her kids. She started assisting his family. Like, I've been watching them. So I watch what they say and listen and paid attention. So you did all of this for him, and then you tried to build this man up and help and assist him because you saw how good of a man he was to you and your kids at the beginning stage. Now, fast forward, his baby mama comes into the picture. Hi, Andrew. You can't stand that guy. His baby mama come. Yep, all they videos. So I pay attention. So baby mama comes into the picture maybe 2016 ish or whatever, and you start seeing his daughter. So now this is a whole nother ball game when you have to deal with him. And then for him, how he is, he feels as though he can have his cake and eat it too. So, of course, she's going to feel insecure about her dealings with him because look at look at what she got to deal with. She got to fight off all these females. She got to deal with all this drama. Like all you ever hear her say is I want peace. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, how you get them is how you lose them. And I can't say, they started off rocky. She cheated on He cheated on his girlfriend with her. She cheated on her boyfriend or whatever, baby daddy, with him to get out of that relationship. So yeah, it was a mess, but that was their story. And for 8 years, that's what their story's been. This man literally said he never proposed to her. Well, honestly, sir, even if you did it, there's a such thing as common law marriage. You don't have to be married to be in a common law. Yes, yes, constant. I would be too. I would be too. Like I don't. She don't. You can honestly see from the things she started off saying and what he keep on pushing and pushing. She never was for YouTube. She didn't. The kids had a second channel. She rather the kids had the money and she managed it or whatever. She was okay with having something for herself, but never was it like being all her business out there. Otherwise, you would have seen her go to toe with him with every video. That's not her speed. She make a video about something she do and keep it moving. And it's mostly about the kids. It's something where I'm doing the kids' hair, or I'm cooking for the kids, or we went out to eat, or we going to the store. This is what she do. She's a mother. Like there are women out here, me included, who are just solely either, uh, either housewives or whatever, or entrepreneurs, but their main goal is to be there for their children. So, what is wrong with that? What makes us any less better than anyone else? Like, and especially if we're making some type of income and we still do everything else. We still take care of the home, we still take care of the kids. We're still here. Like, so for you to bash this woman and say she doesn't do this and she doesn't do that. And that's not what you were with her for, though, sir. That's not what y'all got together for when y'all did. When y'all made an agreement and an understanding with each other. I don't feel like she should respond. I feel like she should do exactly what she's doing. Keep on putting her stuff together. Keep setting herself up and getting her life together. If she want to go out there and troll even more and do that, I don't even feel like she probably even gonna go out there, honestly. But if she do, cool. I wouldn't be surprised because her daughter's birthday coming up. What's up, Shawana Creative Circle? Okay, Andrew. I'm good, and you? Yep, he stays on the T channels. He stays with the drama. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm not gonna just say, that they relationship was he's she was perfect and he wasn't. Cause who knows? You know what I'm saying? Women, we do our dirt, but I'm talking about from what I could see. And my perspective is this man never uh took accountability for nothing he doing. Nothing he's done. Nothing he's, not once. To say that's something you learn as a child to sit up here and say, okay, this is what happened. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody. But if this didn't happen and you didn't do that and royalty didn't do this, then none of this would have. Like what? Sir, say you're sorry and let it go. If you sorry, that's it. If you apologize, that's it. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts about it. And it's not going to be, I'm so sorry, I miss you, I'm so sorry, just come home, I'm so sorry, just let's just work this. No, it's going to be, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Can we fix this? What can I do to fix this? I don't want to lose my family. But no, no. And it took for this to show her what his real intentions was. The man sits here and tells his baby mama, can she move in with him? Move in with him. Because he wants his daughter. Why does she got to move in with you in that house with your daughter? How immature do you sound, sir? Who would do that? Who? I'm just reading the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. I mean, Pramela, just acting like okay, so this is who my best. Now, yeah, y'all shared some kikis and kakas about the back in the day. I can sit up here and talk to an ex and say that about anything. Hey, yeah, remember that time when we was out there on we was on 71st back in the day, you know what I'm saying, at the candy store. It's gonna sound like that. That don't make me her know you. And if she know you, she knew you. She don't know you as of now. She don't know all the things you endured. She don't know all the things that you've done to get to where you at. She only know from what we see because that's where she been at. So for y'all to sit back and laugh and talk like, this is who knows me better and all, come on now. You tripping now. You tripping to the core. You tripping. And I'm pretty sure it'd be like CJ So Cool fans and stuff like that is like, oh no, no. I'm not bashing this man because I not finna just throw away all of what I saw and all the potential of life and love I've seen in him. I put him up there with Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? People who love kids. Just genuinely love kids. Not all the other accusations and stuff. But I put him up there with people who genuinely love kids. But you have shown your true colors. And I hope this is just you venting and this is not what you mean. Because for you to say this and it's you disrespecting them kids. You couldn't disrespect her and let it get to her. So now you at the point where you disrespecting her kids. You sat back and said she shouldn't have your kids because you paid for them. How do you sound? How do you sound? You gotta scroll up so you can see what I'm talking about. She knew he was cheating on her many times before. I just don't know why she ever hurt him with the twins, and she knows why I ain't going through that. Because I don't know, you know, honestly, we do dumb things. You think that, things will be better. If this is this way, it'll get better. It'll be, but from the videos I used to watch, it wasn't. He started being real disrespectful, real rude to her. The last thing I could definitely see, he poured that she had a white dress on or something. He literally poured red juice on her or something. Like just threw it at her. Like, oh, you got that red, white, you think you cute. And threw, like, I was looking like, and you recorded this and left it in there. I wouldn't. I honestly, once that hit, she was. But once it came out that he cheated on her and everything, she was already pregnant. That part she was already pregnant. But I can admit that I can agree with you. I don't see why would she have kids with him thinking that would change anything. But that just how it be. Females sit back and be like, well, maybe this will change, and if we do, well, we can work it out, and we can still go through with this, and you know what I'm saying. This girl here with this VR. She always knew he was talking to the baby mother. That was no secret. Yep. For her to have passwords to multiple phones and passwords to all his social media. Yes. Yes, she did. But that is why they try to keep on trying to turn the narrative into saying that she tried to keep him from seeing his daughter and his daughter coming out. No. Let me just say this. You don't have to have a you can have a friendly um friendship with your past relationship when y'all have kids. You can have a friendly uh camaraderie. Y'all are associates. Y'all associate with each other because y'all have a mutual thing together, which is a child. So y'all don't want beef. Of course not. Who wants that? But you draw, there's boundaries. And he crossed them boundaries when he started sending her, hey, beautiful. Hey, good morning, baby mother. I love you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you. Like, what the heck does that got to do with your child? I'm going to send you this amount of money and I'm going to do this. And, oh, when we see each other, it's going to be like, so that is, you cross the line. And if you want to cross that line, why am I in the picture? Why for a channel, TV channel show? When you have children and y'all sit here and do all of this, for her mind's sake, she might have had. I'm just in her shoes for a second. I don't know. It may not have been right, but that doesn't mean that if I'm telling you you don't need to have any communications with your baby mother, does not mean that your child cannot come here. That don't got nothing to do because your baby mom don't want your child to come here because I said y'all can't have no communication. What does that mean? That don't mean I'm telling you that the child can't come here. And if you felt my child, I did anything to your child was being so abused, why is she sending your child here? He wasn't watching her child all the time. In them videos, her child was right there with the rest of the kids. He wasn't with her all the time. She he wasn't just spending all his money and she didn't spend her money on that little girl. So if she was doing all of this, why would you even how would you even bring your child around somebody that is just horrible to your child? I don't care about what agreement you had. If I'm doing all of this stuff to your child, my child is getting all this done, heck you know my child can't go. And if you take me to court, take me to court then. Nope, she can't come. Nope. And I tell her why. Or I tell them why. Like, no. Now all of a sudden my child did this and my child did that. My child was getting treated, so I just said that my child shouldn't stay there. What? No, you didn't want it to change because the first time, soon as he said, oh, well, if she's staying here, why do I have to still pay you child support if the money is for the child? That's that's a logical question. Why would I be giving you child support if my child is with me? I shouldn't give you child support till you get the child. Oh, no, that wasn't an agreement. You trying to change it up. So, ma'am, it's about money then, right? If it's not about money, why is it now that y'all cool with each other? The first thing you say is, yeah, go ahead, give me a push gift. I need to get my body snatched. What? Like, I just think it's a bunch of kids who just trying to find any way to draw people in for entertainment. Like he said, he is the mastermind soldier boy of YouTube, and he's gonna manipulate the situation to the point where he makes millions off of them, regardless if they in the picture or not. And no, he don't need them and all this stuff, but you show talking about them on every video. every video you make, to the point now you're making bash videos when you got millions of kids watching you. How is that even cool? Like, what does that make you if she was for the streets? What does that make you if you was with her for 8 years but you knew she wasn't nothing? Why would you even give up an image like that if for business purposes? Why would you even, if it's business purposes, why couldn't it just be for the kids? Why couldn't she just do her own thing? Why couldn't she move how she wanted to move? Why was you so annoyed with not knowing how much money she got? Why do you feel as though you give her this amount of money, she's supposed to fall back to your knees? No, no. Let me see what you're saying in the comments. It's a couple of them. Go to his channel. Like the last 3 or 4 videos, he went on there and he is doing the most, basically. I think she wanted to work. Yeah, I think she wanted it to work. Yes, I said it earlier on this live. He's self-destructing in front of the camera. He say he venting, but he's self-destructing. He's losing it. He don't know which way he can. If he lose 1 million followers, he gonna lose his freaking mind. And at this point, he's cyberbullying her. And if she want to, she can sue him, because now he's sending threats. He's telling people to get at her and all this other stuff, like he's some type of pimp or something. I just think that he need help. He needs to talk about what's going on with him and his background and his actual family and his dynamic and his foster care. So you touched on it a little bit in that interview with Say Cheese, but sir, you need to talk to somebody. Make it public or whatever you want to do it. But you need to seek a real professional therapist, because um and if it's not for this situation, for you, because you is tripping. You tripping. No, you don't. You can't fix a person who don't want to be fixed. That's up to him. I'm just saying. My opinion is he needs to see it, but he gotta want to go seek it himself. But like at this point, like I wouldn't be surprised if she make that agreement when he do get to see the kids. He need to go see some type of counseling or something, cause he losing his mind. I'll be worried. It's sad. It's sad. I feel for them kids. That's really why I feel so bad that these kids had to endure all of that. Just, yeah, very childish. I just talked about that too. Like, your dog passed, and your dog didn't just pass. Your dog passed, and you record. You make sure you make a video of your dog and put your dog on there. If you had this dog for as long as y'all been together, I believe y'all had that dog for about 5 years. You had this dog long. No, y'all been together longer. You had that dog about 5 years. You had that dog. That was the first one y'all had together, um, and this is basically a part of your family. Them kids grew up with that dog. The dog been with y'all from house to house to house. Why would you disrespect that dog by putting that dog on live and crying in the state that it was? Let the other dog was a memory of ours. Nobody could say that because nobody saw the dog. But you want to put it on your platform. I'm surprised they didn't try to strike you for putting a dang on dog on there as much as people or Mike Vick you, because you tripping. Like, who does that? How cruel. Yeah. You didn't hear in them words he said everything he do is for views. That's why it was so easy for him to disrespect them kids like that. Because at that point she started singing. You keep talking about her mom and her talking about, why are they saying that though? You're not saying why they kept telling me, oh, if them kids leave, I ain't gonna be nothing. And them kids make, why? Why did they say that? Why? And you was just so down. Like you just this innocent little angel who ain't never did nothing, ain't never said nothing or nothing like that. No, you knew what you was doing. You was sitting there constantly saying, "But I did this and I did that," just like you was saying in that interview with your baby mama. She was smiling all cheesing and stuff like that, cause she got paid for that. She ain't go out there for nothing, for no one day to be out there and to kick it with you and see your lifestyle and all this for free. Oh, she got a bag and still gonna get her body done from that. And then you sit here and say, well, why am I getting your body done and I can't even do nothing with you? See how possessive you are with that? I wouldn't want nothing from you. Nothing. So you sat here and was saying, oh, well, they keep saying, well, the kids leave, the kids leave. Because you started using the kids. It started becoming work. It started becoming ungenuine. It wasn't real. It wasn't right. You said it. It came out your mouth, man. You said I had a bond with the little boy Leonidas, but the girls I bonded on camera. That means that was fake. You didn't really have a bond with the girls. You really didn't have a bond with the little boy. You felt as though because he's a boy, he would be either molded up under you and all this other stuff. I don't put past that you had a genuine care for the kids, but you also started switching it up, and it started becoming disrespectful to the point where the things that you would say or the things you would expect the kids to do. You know, we ain't gonna forget how you was used to mistreat them kids, how you talk to them kids, how you thought it was funny to be interact with them kids. She had a baby and had a other kid from a other guy. She looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah, yeah. Just had a baby. Now you back in his face. Baby daddy number one. How do you just have a baby? The baby ain't even that old, that months old, that many months old. And you out here getting flown out and smiling in the first baby daddy face. Whether you with him or not. Yes, Pamela. That's exactly why. That's why I wanted to ask I wanted somebody else who watch it or understand what's going on opinion about it, because I have my own opinion. No matter how, if people felt like, well, she was wrong, she did this, she should respond and whatever. I feel like she shouldn't respond. I feel like she should continue to do what she's doing, continue to play chess, while he's constantly playing checkers. He's showing all his hand. I see his whole hand. Like I see where the move he gonna make and what he gonna do. Everything he putting it out there. You're not even thinking. Like you at the same time you sit here and call her dumb. We ain't dumb. Women ain't dumb. I don't care what you say. You can put a dumb woman next to a smart man, and you still gonna get a smart woman because she's gonna see things from a woman's perspective. And you think like, oh, because I'm the man and I made all the plans and man, listen, she ain't done by a long shot. That woman was taking care of 3 kids before you. Don't get it twisted. And I'm talking for for me too. Ain't no woman dumb. Don't think that. Don't think that. Like I'm good in my relationship. But if everything go left and south, I'm not dumb. And before I was with you and we did this or whatever, I had something going on for myself. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change. And I ain't never above getting a job. I ain't never above taking care of myself and paying my bills. I prefer it. I feel comfortable with it. And I'm gonna still keep on doing what I'm doing. Entrepreneur, keep on building my brand, building my business. Like one monkey don't stop no show. Is you crazy? Cause you feel like you feel entitled to bash this woman. Like just stop talking about it. Nobody could say nothing if you just don't talk about it no more. If you don't talk about it or you don't put it out there that you're trying to piss her off, let it go. Let's see how great of a video we see from that. If you would, let's get one video where you don't talk about her at all. None. Right? And then let's see. You know what I'm saying? And you might do okay because you have a following. But let's see how good you'll do without talking about her and the kids. Or how upset you are. Like even when you had your kid, the whole video you talked about her. Like for you need to take all of that energy you got towards her and try to make her out the villain. Because if you could sit back and look at it, this woman was the villain, the other woman before that was the villain. Like you're just innocent. You had done nothing wrong. Yeah, I think she should just stay single. I think that I don't think forever. I don't. I don't. I think she should boss herself up, pull herself together, learn from her mistakes, and learn to love herself first. Find herself and be okay with herself and love on them kids as hard as she can. Once she feels healed and ready, whenever that is, go find you a man, girl. Go. Fly, butterfly. I don't care how many kids. It's women out here with 7, 8 kids, and there are men out here who wouldn't mind being there for her. I think she should. Nike, no. Royalty. Baby, she's going to move and watch. I see because he needs kids and she has a lot. Who, Nike? Oh, that's what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know. I knew she was coming. That part I did know. She ain't dumb either. She know what she was dealing with when she was with him before her. She's not dumb at all. He plays games. He gets bored. He gets entitled. He feels like, you see what he said? Don't you? If it was okay, could she share me? If you was with me back right now, would it be okay to share me? She like, no. Now you see what my baby mama said, she wouldn't share me. Royalty would share me. Man, if you don't get yourself up out of here, get up out of here. If that's the case, then why was she upset the first time she shared you? whether y'all did whatever. And then who pillow talks to the world? What man talks on himself? If I allowed you, which I would never, but that's me. But if I allowed you to have your cake and eat it too, and invite your cake to the table with us to have some fun, why is that everybody business? What does that make you look like? If I can sit here and bring somebody in, you supposed to be like, oh yes, my girl is the bomb, woo woo, blah blah blah, whatever. And then that would be for y'all to be like, this is what we did. You invite everybody in as if that's cool. Let me talk about like you some teenager or something. Grown grown man, do not do that, sir. Don't. A real man will not sit here on this internet and sit here and talk about what he got to enjoy if he's in a real relationship. You keep calling it a business ship, partnership. Yeah, start feeling like that because she wasn't going to allow you to constantly hurt her. Now I got to guard myself within my home. Now it's no peace in my home. Yeah, oh, you dang on right. I'm as soon as you leave, and the moment you do what I think you finna do, I'm up. I'm not even finna fight you no more. I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna police you. I'm not finna ask you. I'm not finna stop you. You gonna do exactly what you want to do. Enjoy, love. I'm good. Now that part I do believe. But she said she wasn't moving in, right? But she said if you fly me out here, I mean if you move me out here, I'm not moving in this house with you. But if you move me out here, so there you have it. If you move me and my kids out here, then I stay. I let her stay with you. Girl, is you crazy? Is you crazy? Like it's just like funny how soon as Rusty get out the picture, the same thing, the reason why she was on him about her, their interaction, that man was all over that woman. If she would have just did that on the camera, who knows what they did off camera, but if she would have really played into that, he about would have just been all on her saying, F it, we back together. You can see it. He was grinning and touching and talking about stand up, let me see, turn around. Huh? Half of this thing was, one half of the beginning was talking about the past. None of that was from his saying that was supposed to make his image look good because he can't keep talking about himself and nobody he knows him better than her. But the whole half of it was talking about y'all past and how y'all had a young relationship and y'all was doing so much back and forth. Then you ask, do you still love me? Do you like, come on. We saw what that was, sir. You was baiting her. You wanted her. You wanted to be with her. You said you wanted to stay with her. You wanted her. You been wanting to leave your bed. Man, come on. Come on. You was only with the girl because you had a bond with the kids. What did that even sound like? That don't even make sense. That don't make sense. Unless you was using this woman. Then you talk about your past like that's what you do. You are known for using women. So what could you do for her? What more could she have gotten out of you? You did exactly what you wanted with this woman. You used her kids for fame. Yeah, I believe they are. Yeah, yeah, he said a little joke about wanting her mama and all that other stuff. I believe they are. I believe if that happens, he gonna be more miserable than he was before. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna stereotype that because she from Gary or whatever like that. Cause Gary ain't but a hop, skip, jumping away from where we at. Gary's about 15-20 minute drive away from where we at. So I can't speak for everybody, but it's a mentality out there. So you gonna bring not only her baby, who knows about her baby daddy, and any other family member, because those extended families do be having to come out. They might not live, but now they're in the picture. Now you got all of these people that you already was saying all these other people was leeching off of you. So you bringing these people in your, like, you starting this, opening these doors. You're gonna be a lot more miserable than you was the first time, and it's gonna be a lot more hurt feelings the first time. I'm just saying. I'm not saying this. I just felt like it could have been avoided if you did the right thing. That girl didn't want nothing but you to actually fight for your family. Act like you loved her. Show her beyond that glitz glamour, talking about it. Cause I can grab a phone, and cause like who cares if I'm not, if my language ain't being on this phone looking for attention, views, and all this other stuff. I'm gonna look at you like you just using me more. All you doing is getting on this. I miss my family. I miss royalty. Why she take the kids? She should have left them. Like you talking like you care, but then you bashing at the same time. Then you goes for Mother's Day and say you want to, instead of her back. I mean, she shouldn't have left me, but I'm gonna go ahead and do something nice for her. And woo woo. That is what you want. This is the crazy part. Men and women have two different love languages. Your language is getting attributes, feeling accomplished, getting attention, seeking love, seeking like her, seeking um material things. No matter how I'm not material, you want to say you like to get things. That party that y'all just had, you were in there. My friends love me. They know me. Woo woo. Yeah, he acted a plum fool in that post. Why would you post that? That's what pissed about. I'm more pissed about how he talked about her and them kids. I had kids. My them my kids. You know, I'm just I then and I'm seeing what he posting on Instagram and everything. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. And I'm trying not to give up on him and have faith that he will finally find some type of humbleization within him and hopefully seek some help. But I am, my nerves is like I need to let go of all this negativity because he just driving me nuts. It's draining. It's draining. It's draining. For me to sit here for an hour, almost an hour and a half, and talk about and I really just wanted to vent because honestly, my biggest thing about venting was them kids. I just don't. I don't respect nobody who disrespect kids. I hold kids to a higher pedestal. Like beyond these are the future. Like, you protect kids at all costs. Women and kids, but children, they're innocent. They have nothing to do with how you are going about it with this relationship. So for you to talk about these kids in a way where you either downplaying them or you mistreating them, cool, Preston. Yeah, and even if you didn't say anything negative about just the kids, you saying about their mama is just as bad. They loved you. You already sitting here balling your face up talking about they calling you CJ. How these are children. Now for your child, when she ate lasagna and all this other stuff and she did all this, she's just twerking and getting your stuff shut down, and she got this managed kind of fast ways. Ain't nobody stupid. She got on that something she was on, and she had no clothes on. It alarmed people to see the difference in your child and hers. So you didn't like that, but the only thing y'all could say is she's just a child. She don't know no better. What? Your daughter is what, 9? My daughter the same age as your daughter. So yeah, my daughter finna be 10. Your daughter finna be 10. She don't know no better. She didn't know not to twerk on TikTok. She don't think that's fast. Huh? She don't know, like at 10, you're not a child. You're not, you're a child, but you're not no infant. You're not no toddler. You're very aware of what behavior. Now you know about girls, like you in the second stage, you almost a preteen. Come on now. She didn't know no better. And I partially blame the mama for not allowing him to be more in that little girl life. And as soon as they tried to apply the same discipline he was giving royalty kids, them kids was doing push-ups and sit-ups and all this other stuff. That's why he initially was sitting here doing the things he was doing to them. It humbled him when the girl almost lost her kids to CPS when he did that stupid prank on them. And I don't care how you want to keep saying it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Them kids wasn't faking. That stuff made the news. He will. Yeah, he is. Once he knew how Ruby Nike was letting her act. So that's why she was a little standoffish. Yeah, like if okay, if my if I have my kids, right, and their dad has them and they got a girlfriend, if I'm the type of chick that is petty or dominant to, any mother should protect their children, but it's something when you're trying to use their children to, you know, mess up a relationship. And I wouldn't put it past the little girl because kids do be having their own mindset. Because that girl was super happy when she saw her mama and her daddy together for the first time. I don't know if she saw them together before in the first time, but it seemed like this was the first time. And she was super happy. And I wouldn't be more on their side if they did this when royalty was there. If royalty and her had to have a sit down with each other and squash the beef and actually get to know each other. But no, no. I feel like this was all for to tarnish her and destroy her. I feel like he sit back and think, what can I do to make her want to hurt herself? Make her wish she never knew me. And that got to come from a deranged mindset. That's why I said he need help. Like, and it's not like you don't want to care, you don't want to not like him, but the things you're doing, sir, is unlikable. I can't rock with you on what you doing. The stuff you saying, what are you promoting? Like, what are you trying to push? That narrative is dead. Like, it's just sad. Like, it's exhausting. I don't want to keep on, like, blowing y'all with me talking and ranting. I just felt more upset about how he mistreating these kids and talking about their mama. I do. I couldn't just let it go. And it's sad. It's just sad. It's hurtful. It's just hurtful because for you to be in their life, how do you not know might not? They might not. She might not see. She may see it, but they see it too. Like they kids ain't little. Her kids ain't little. And for you to claim that you love these kids so much, and you're so apologetic to the kids, how are you okay with the way you treating them? They mama. Or trying to talk bad on, like, you posting talking about Leonidas, how dirty he is. Like, you seen one photo and then she explained it. They're kids. They want to go play outside, they play outside. They got play clothes, play shoes. Now, he didn't stop what he was doing to go take a shower and get ready so they can run to the mall. Oh, well, they're regular. They're not trying to be what you are. They're not trying to hold up to the standard. You saying, well, I don't want nobody around me who don't want to live up to that. Man, that's for you. What's for you is for you. What's for you is for you. She never wanted all of that. She didn't. She's telling you that. You get to that certain level and you'll be freaking miserable. That's what she was trying to help you see. And all these other people saying it. You have to think she see her mother doing it, so she did it. We don't know what all going on in her house. Yeah, yeah, I believe it. I believe it. That's why he was like, you got to work on her with that, because that's what's going on. I'm seeing it. I feel like that's what's going on. She got a whole bunch of grown people. She's the only child. She hangs out with, so she'll have her daughter around her friends, and they talking, or they dancing, or they talking about hitting the clubs or partying or whatever. And that is what she pick up on. Is this is cute. This is what my mama do. Exactly, Pamela. Exactly. That was the reason. She wasn't even beefing with the girl until she felt like it was him. And she lost respect with the girl, because Nike, because she felt like you playing into what he doing. Now it's one thing for him to just ask you, but you sending the pictures. You catering to what he's saying. You saying it too. I don't know. It's just sad. What's going on, boy? Yeah, I just can't rock with him just disrespecting they mama and disrespecting them kids and talking about how they used to be his kids, they were his kids, and she for the streets, and if she do anything, like, what the heck is wrong with you? And she's been planning to do this and all that. What if she just ain't planning to do none of this? What if she just doing this just to get up under your skin? What be wrong with people? What be wrong with people? I just I can't. I cannot. I don't like none of that. None of that. What be wrong with people? She she must be for the streets because she what? What? She want to move on. But, man, you move on. You move on. Let it go. Do a whole nother relationship and see how that start turning out again. Mark my words. If you don't do what you need to do and get help, sir, you're going to repeat the three-peat. There's going to be another one. Like, stop all the madness. Not CJ so fool. Girl, I've been dying laughing at all this Funny Mike stuff. This Funny Mike man is cracking me the mess up. Like, this stuff is hilarious, right? I cannot. Like, they is going in. The situation is hilarious. Like, he is sitting, and I'm not taking sides. No, no, no. I watch everybody. But it's just hilarious to see how much this man is just trolling the mess out of him. Because he know. Dude is, he's delusional. He low-key lost his marbles. And he just don't know what to do with himself. The Funny Mike is hilarious. Anybody who who haven't seen it need to see it because it's funny, for real. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny and trying to downplay nobody because everybody I don't want to let go of the the history of watching him because all the enjoyment that my kids used to see. And I appreciated seeing a black man with his family, even a blended family at that. So that was like win, 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 win across the board. This stuff here, this boy don't watch his videos or something, cause he is totally, and I ain't gonna say he totally different from who he is, cause he still is the cocky, arrogant, you know, flashy, flamboyant person. But it's on another level. It's disrespectful now. It's disrespectful. So the Funny Mike trolling stuff is funny because it's like, boy, you don't get it. I'ma troll you because you need to humble yourself. If you don't get it by now, I'ma humble you. I'ma humble you for you. Just funny. Like I watched the CJ So Cool earlier, and then I turn around and watch Funny Mike, and Funny Mike is cracking me up with all of. He say you stand in the same spot. Who stands in the same spot? It's like comedy. Who stands in the same spot for 30 minutes bashing somebody? Why is you sitting here telling these people that I got with a woman named Jalea because your child was named Jalea? You had a child named Jalea. I was crying like, I thought that too. Like, what? Like, the stuff you just was saying didn't even sound right. Like, do you know how to roast? Like, you from Gary, but you ain't too far from Chicago. Like, we on my mama type jokes. Like, after you talk about, like, standing in the schoolyard cracking, your mama was on crack, like, back and forth, roasting each other. What is you talking about? This is supposed to be for jokes and giggles. You trying to hip it all. I sent her out, and anybody who else wanna, I sent her out. All I gotta do is give her 2,000. She gonna go out there like, what? CJ so corny. I was crying, laughing them with these dang on fake aluminum foil in their teeth. Talking about some, look at my. I was like, what the heck? This the new comedy? If this the new comedy, like, I ain't seen no real comedy since Cat Williams. So I'll take it. Like, I ain't really laughed. So this was just hilarious. Just him trolling the way he do. Talk about his video finna break the internet. I'm not trying to be like that because I'm not trying to take sad, but I know he gotta be sitting back laughing at it too. Oh yeah, Preston. I'm telling you, it was funny. I almost started crying laughing too. Like just the things he said. The man said he must be with a. He copied him because he had a daughter named Jalea. He had a daughter named Jalea, so he copied him and got a woman named Jalea. What? What? What is wrong with you? Why would you even let that come out your mouth? You just like you don't even think about what you say. You just say some stuff, and then people be like, "Huh, sir? You say you smart, but you sound dumb." That's what it sounds like. And I guess you feel like you smart because you get everybody talking, but it's still dumb. They not talking about you for the right reason, sir. You don't care. So you selling your soul for fame? That's what you doing. You don't care. You tarnishing your name and your reputation for everything that you created with these kids or not for fame. Izzy, I seen him went live on Instagram. I said I'm live now. He 32. He, but he still ain't gonna get his act together. It's gonna take for him to be humbled. And honestly, this right here probably broke him. This right here probably broke him to the core because he can play like he's hard and he don't care. He ain't crying about it, and he ain't hurt and all this other stuff. But honestly, if you going this hard and you got to keep on doing all of this, it broke you. You broke, not physically, not uh, not financially, but it broke your spirit. If you look, he haven't been real happy to do anything. He been lonely, like he said. I could jump on my trampoline and jump in my pool, but what does it mean to have everything and be the king on your crown if you can't share it? I don't know no millionaire who don't have people to share their life with. There's nobody who can say, I got this goal, I'm sitting on this throne, I'm happy, I enjoy life being in this position right here, right now. Who? Who? Once you get the fame, once you get the fortune, once you got the millions and the mansions and all the good stuff, what does it mean if you don't have nobody to spend that with? That's why you always see people with a mate. What does it mean to do that? And I'll never get in a relationship. Cool. But I wouldn't put it past you to keep constantly putting relationships together. I ain't stupid. Then you turn around and say, well, I mean, I would probably try to get Kamari back because now can't nobody stop me from having her. No, she didn't try to stop you from having her. She didn't want you to have a relationship like that with her mother. It's one thing when you talking with her about the child. It's another thing when y'all sending nudes and asking for requests and meeting up outside of her. Like, why does it? It has to be something. If I'm not knowing that your baby mama in Vegas, so if I don't know she's in Vegas, you're sneaking around me. Why are you sneaking if you grown? Hmm? If you grown and you got all this going on, you a man who can tell me that, hey man, I don't care what you say or do. This my stuff. And my baby mama coming here, I'm going to meet her, drop the door off, and woo, woo, woo. Why you think that girl don't never get on the plane with her daddy? Because he knew that that's just not right. Why do I have to sit here and cater to your needs and your wants in our friendship relationship in order to get the things that I want out of it? What what makes her any different from what you explain royalty to be? Hmm? I don't either. I think he is too arrogant. And at this point, if he's this age, he's about set in his ways right now. At this point, if you start feeling like this and you moving like this, then obviously you feel like you set in your ways. There's nothing that nobody can tell you about yourself. You're not willing to change. That's why you can get on here and say and do whatever you want to and don't care what nobody think about it. Good, but then, you better be prepared for the consequences. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I just applaud her. I just applaud what she did as a woman to be an example, not for all women, but a lot of women who are in situations where they're unhappy and they're being mistreated and they're not cherished and they're not valued and they're not taken care of. Yes, you taught yourself cuffing her under your wings, but you saw the benefits of her as well. No, she may not have brought too much to the table, but y'all had an arrangement and it was working fine because there's no way that she started off just not doing anything. I remember a video when she said, all I wanted you to do was take care of me. I don't want another man who won't take care of me. I've been taking care of men. I don't want to do it anymore. He said he would do whatever. Now he's not. Come on now. Come on now. Now it was an issue that he did all this taking care of. Then in the taking care of her, she got stuff established through him, of course. Yes, because the thing that she didn't know, just like he didn't know at one point, and he had to figure out. Just a lot of us don't know because we don't have the information. So just because you giving us the information don't mean that we're dumb and we didn't. I just didn't know. I didn't even know what to ask for. So that's just some gatekeeper stuff right there. That's this prime example of what other people were saying about him. You didn't want to collaborate with people. You didn't want to, interact with people. None of that stuff, because you feel like you was wanted to be the only one. You wanted to be the only one. I don't want to have to help. Now you want to give all these sources and help so many people and be better because you don't want to do this anymore. Like, whatever. But at the end of the day, you still tied to that woman. Y'all still have children together, whether you like it or not. And if you don't see them today, tomorrow, or in between, you're going to have to see them eventually. And they're going to have to see you for who you are and what kind of example you showing them. Like, I know she had to definitely be prepared to be there for her son, because that's not the message or the image you want your son to betray when he grow up. And I ain't talking about Leonidas, because Leonidas can indicate and decipher what's right and what's wrong. He's talking about the kids didn't even beg their mama and all that. Why would they beg their mama? How would you not know that? If you did all of this and you made my mama feel this kind of way, I'm going with my mama. Why would I want to stay here with you when you got my mama crying and you got my mom acting unusual? This is not something she do on a daily. I'm going with my mama. I'm going to be there for my mother. Just, I don't know. Just crazy. It's pure craziness. But I'm done ranting. I'm done. I just wanted to get people's opinions and their hearsay on the situation and the matter. I appreciate everybody jumping on and giving me their insight. I want to say a special shout out to Royalty. I'm going to keep praying for her and those children. I'm going to keep watching over the situation as much as I can stomach, because I really can't stomach too much more. But, yeah, I'm going to keep on keeping hope alive for her and her children, and hope that he just lay off them for now, because it's becoming a month. And I appreciate what she did to be strong enough to let that situation go. And even in her weakest moments, feeling sorry and sad about the situation and don't want it to end and hurt about the things that he doing, she still didn't weak enough to allow him to talk her into coming back and dealing with any more of his stuff. Kudos to her. You guys be beautiful because you all are beautiful people. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I will try to see y'all tomorrow. I'm not going to try. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Love you guys.